No more pals. Jack Mann ignores Sussex's plea for wedding's invitation due to Duchess's insane demands. The Duke of Sussex stood shoulder to shoulder with Jack Mann and his other closest confederates in the Band of Brothers photograph at Windsor Castle on the night of the royal wedding. After Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's nuptials, it was suggested that Mann was just one of the ushers, but was in fact his real best man rather than Prince William. So there was disappointment at the weekend amongst royal fans that Harry and Meghan were not present at Mann's own big day. However, according to an insider, the reason behind the Sussex couple not being invited to Mann's wedding was because of Meghan Markle's ridiculous demands and Prince Harry's weakness. Mann revealed to the source that he did not invite the couple to the Duke's wife when Mann was the host of the infamous dinner party, where Meghan behaved absolutely nuts after receiving an invite. This tea came out in the wake of Spare when Harry's old friends started spilling. The source claimed that ahead of a casual dinner being hosted by Jack Mann, Jack was astonished to receive a list of demands in advance. Meghan wanted to know what designers the women would be wearing, what the seating plan would be, that kind of thing, the source said. Jack was so gobsmacked he simply did not respond. It was a bizarre request to receive ahead of a very, very relaxed occasion. When Jack decided not to respond to the email, another missive was issued. In the second email, it seemed Meghan was especially interested to know the names of the wives and girlfriends attending. Again, Jack declined to tell her anything. This wasn't a networking dinner for movie execs in the Hollywood Hills with George Clooney. It was wine and food with friends. In the end, they both turned up, but Meghan seemed miffed, and she left before the dinner. Harry hurt me so much, I now see how little he values us since he cast us off so easily, possibly lifelong friends, abandoned because he was lust-struck. It's all Meghan Markle's fault. Harry was not invited to his wedding. Harry betrayed us at the moment he married Meghan Markle, neither invited nor expected. If you missed it, Prince Harry befriended Jack Mann at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst. He is the son of Simon Mann, an SAS officer turned mercenary who was jailed for 5 years for allegedly trying to overthrow the government in Equatorial Guinea in 2004. Harry's friend served with the British Army for tours of Iraq and Afghanistan. After leaving the army, he worked in Libya as a country manager for a UK security company called Aegis Defence Services. He went to create his own private security company in 2015 called Alma Risk. Mann exchanged vows with osteopath Isabella Clark at St. Peter's Church in Sutton, Suffolk, where guests included Harry's friend Thomas von Straubens, godfather of Princess Charlotte, who was accompanied by his wife Lucy, an assistant head at Charlotte and Prince George's former school, Thomas's Battersea. It's not clear how close Harry remains to Mann, whom he met at Sandhurst, for both were commissioned into the Blues and Royals. The Duke admits in his memoirs that he fell out with some of his old pals after he attacked the royal family on television. Mann has been in the headlines himself recently. He's co-founder of private security company Alma Risk and had a business trip to Libya interrupted last year. We did not continue the journey from Malta on the advice of Maltese immigration to rectify our paperwork, Mann subsequently explained to the Daily Mail. The issue was resolved within 5 days, he added, explaining that Alma Risk was providing medical training for Libyan clients. The exploits of his father mean that the family name can sometimes generate unfortunate attention. Mann Sr. was a participant in the Wanga coup of 2004. Intended to remove Teodoro Obiang, president of Equatorial Guinea, from power, it ended in Simon's imprisonment and Obiang threatening to eat his testicles. Mann Sr. survived a total of 5 years captivity and returned home intact. He was on hand and toasted the happy couple, but declines to discuss the celebrations, telling, "I'm in no comment mode." The wedding was held near the bride's family seat, the daughter of property hotshot Stephen Clark. Her home is a magnificent crenellated 17th century pile with sweeping lawns down to a river.